We're live from the Spero clinic, Schaefer, for your big day. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
You're a little shaky.
Yeah.
This is all fun. And you don't have a speech, I see.
I do.
You
it's
do?
Just on my phone.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you the floor.
All right.
So, Schaefer, I do want to say, when you started, you didn't just right away start doing well. So it was a slow start, and I think you were a little nervous in the beginning that it wasn't going to work for you.
Yeah, I'd been through so much other treatments that I was afraid to hope again. And
Scary, right?
yeah, I just didn't want to get false hope. I've been dealing with this for 6.5 years, and it's just.
How old were you when you got sick, Schaefer?
I was 10 years old.
You were just a baby. I feel like I just want to hold your hand. Okay, so you have your speech. Do you want me to hold it for you?
No.
You're good?
I'm okay to hold it.
Let's do it. You can do it.
So, my name is Schaefer Dunbar, and I'm from Texas, and I have something called POTS, and it's different from CRPS, but related to it. And like I said, I've been dealing with this for 6.5 years, and I've been dealing more with migraines, nausea, and vertigo, poor circulation, all that fun stuff. And it's just been such a long journey, and finally glad it's over. And I can actually get back to the life I love. And I mean, this all started out as when I first got this, I got mono a couple months before, and I think that's what triggered it. And I remember the day I got this, because I got really bad migraine, and it just lasted for a year straight. And I remember that because a few days before my birthday, I just remember telling my family that my migraine's gone. And I remember crying with them and being so happy. A couple months later, I got it back, and along with nausea and almost everything else, but that a lot of other symptoms came a couple years ago. And I just wanted to stand here and tell everyone this, because I'm one of the rare people here who actually have this, and I do know of a couple other people here who do have this, and I just wanted to say that if you do have this, you can get help here. It's not just for CRPS, and they're not specifically specialized for that. And it's just so amazing here, and there's so many people who've gotten me here and really just helped lift me up and push me when I needed it. And all the amazing staff here, and I just thank everyone for helping me, like Dr. K for making this amazing, amazing place, and bringing all the people here who really just make this place feel like a home for every patient here. And I just want to thank all the Vegas doctors, Dr. B, Dr. Lauren, and Dr. T, for really just being in my corner and trying to think of new things to help me. And I want to thank the front desk staff for always having a smile on their face for whenever we all walk through that door, and just really being the face of the operation. And I want to thank my NMR therapist, Bailey and Katie, for just pushing me when I needed it and supporting me, and torturing me as well. I want to thank Bailey for being there when I first started out and really like introducing me to the program and being a guiding figure for my first few weeks here. Now, I moved to Katy because unfortunately I wasn't seeing much progress where I was, and I think I just needed to be pushed like the way some people can't. And Katy was really the person to just kind of help me like push myself as well, and
So she was meaner?
yeah. She was a lot harder on me than Bailey was. But I think I needed that because I wasn't in a headspace to push myself. And she got me my biggest pain drop that I've had in a while. And I went from a 6 that day to a 2, which was really big for me because when I got those big migraines, they just would never come down, and the only thing that would help in those times was sleeping, which wasn't always the easiest thing to do. And just thank y'all so much for helping me.
I'm just surprised to know you're a softie.
Yeah.
This guy, I had him this morning for his last session with us, and in 4 different pad placements, he took to 100 in one session. So, like, you're on your way there. I mean, he has these plans. You're going back to school for the first time in 6 years. You know, we're working on a plan to get the ladies lined up for him. And so you've got a lot to look forward to. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. We're gonna go back home, and we have a whole bunch of tools to help me if I ever really need it. I've been at 0 pain for 5 weeks now, and it's just been an amazing feeling. I've had stretches of time like this beforehand where I wouldn't have migraines or nausea or anything like that. It's just this time it feels like something's different. Something is like, I feel sort of freed from this, sort of liberated from the shackles that was my POTS. There's so many people I want to thank here, and all the patients here who've, always just been a listening ear, and always been just so kind. The atmosphere here is just amazing. Like, once you walk through those doors, you can really tell how lighthearted everything is, and everybody has their bad days here. It's just so much hope in this place, and so much positivity, and everyone it's just a really happy environment here. And there was a few patients who really made a difference here on my journey. One of them, his name was Brendan. He graduated a couple weeks ago, and he and his mom really just became my second family here. And they're from Australia, and they've gone back home, and I know they've just been so happy. And there was also another patient named Asia. She went home a few weeks before, well, it's more like a month before, but she was just so witty and sarcastic all the time, and always made everyone smile, and so lighthearted. And I'm so glad she's been doing better. And I know Ben here, he's graduating. Always kind of looking at him as kind of a role model because of how he just sort of powered through everything, and how he could be so strong at such a young age. And he was really kind of a role model for me here. And BB, she always had the brightest smile even if she was in pain. Kaylee and Violet, even though they were going through such a hard time, they always had a positive attitude about it. And they're always trying new things, even if y'all don't really celebrate all your victories. And so many patients here have been such a big help for me and my headspace coming here. I want to thank all the community back home in Texas for supporting me, praying for me. And I want to thank my family, my grandparents for always trying to lift my spirits, my cousins and aunts and uncles for always supporting me and always willing to help pass the time when I was in so much pain. And my mom and my dad for doing so much to try and help me get better. They've been so amazing, and I will always be grateful for them for that. Always love them and cherish them for all of that. And I want to thank God for guiding me to this place and always just being the light of my life. And it's been such a hard journey, but it's been such an amazing end to everything. And just want to thank everyone for everything they've done for me.
So you're 16, Schaefer?
Yeah, I'm 16.
I'm standing here thinking my son turned 16 today, and I cannot imagine losing 6 years of his life. But I don't want you to focus on that. You're gaining a gift that other 16-year-olds don't have, which is going to be an appreciation for life without pain.
Yeah.
And it's a tremendous gift going forward. And you're going to do great things, my friend, and this is where it starts, on
Yeah.
the swing thing.
I'm not angry at POTS for anything, because without it I wouldn't be here standing with such amazing people, and it's just been tough, is all.
Now it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, definitely gives me a unique perspective on life. I'm
Okay,
ready.
you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.